to the comic shop. I'll let you read about Cyclops. I'll have you spending all you got. Jawbreakers is looking hot. Zach.
Here we go again. I am excited to get right into this comic book review for all you beautiful people, because I have had a great time in the world of 2099. This is a seriously forgotten imprint. Man, there's some good stuff in here. That X-Men #1 had me so stoked that I had to go out there and get the last of these bad boys that I'm willing to review here this week, and that's the Punisher 2099 #1. And as per usual, the foil cover. Now we have the blue foil on this one. And here's how it goes. Okay, so I'm just getting right into it here. This guy is running away. Street surgeon's on my tail. Police, save me. So he uses this like Identiscan monitor, and they say, "Good evening, Mr. Sanchez. I'm afraid you're 4 days in arrears on your police protection payment plan. I'm definitely going to wire you the money this Friday." "Very well, sir. We'll send an officer this Friday." Dirty buggers. "This transaction is terminated." "So are you, man. Arrivederci." And so, I like this part. "Hold him still. We don't want to damage the pump when we cut into him." "Yeah, no money for a damaged heart." "Street surgeons, organ leggers, with their victims' protection plan canceled. They know they can escape the law, but they can't escape punishment." And old boy here shows up. And like they weapon scan on him, computer, high density plasma armor type. I know when he goes through all of them, right? He's like, "I'm the Punisher, and you're deadware," and he just blasts the hell out of him. Why is it all black? Why is it a skull? We had a little error there. Jimmy Palmiotti. Uh-oh, big trouble, Jimmy. Anyway, this is written by Pat Mills and Tony Skinner. Pencils by Tom Morgan. And basically, you know, this character blows them all away. The Punisher from 2099. He uses this bat, extendo bat, the power bat. Variable density from rubber to titanium, depending on the level of punishment required. Or so it says in the manual. I've never used the lower settings. What a dirty bugger. And so he beats the hell out of him, and then back at the police station, they're like, "We still can't crack his face scrambler. Just that skull." So basically, he's got this skull emoji that disguises his identity, and the cops cannot crack it. He has an awesome like Punisher hover bike, I guess, also. And then all of a sudden, Jake Gallows, special operations agent, comes in. "Oh, it's the Punisher. Don't tell anybody else." So, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So, I've called in special operations agent Jake Gallows. "Jake, I want you to look at this. We filmed this Punisher on a number of occasions. These angels had been dropping kids from the sky. We couldn't touch them. High credit rating, black carders. Punisher turns up on an HD stinger, blows them all away." So one of the themes here is that people who have a black card, like imagine a Visa card black, right? Very similar to today. I think that's Visa. Is it MasterCard that's the black? Anyway, it's, you know, these are the elite members of society, and so you can't do much to stop them when they're a black carder and they have a high credit rating. Kind of an interesting concept. A couple days later, a techno shaman puts a chaos program into the Midgard hospital computer. 15 patients blood boiled, indescribable agony, all dead. We caught up with him, took 15 years off his life by geritoxin injection. End of case. So they inject him with this little thing here, and it basically just sucks away 15 years of his life. I love the way he looks. He's got the stretched out ears like a lot of people you see today. But that wasn't good enough for Mr. Punisher. The shaman system warned he was in trouble, and he prepared with a cyber-psychic shield, strong enough to withstand every conceivable weapon. Not, however, the inconceivable. The Punisher turned up with a plasma gas cannon, fried him in his bubble. Just burnt the hell out of him. We've got most of it on screen. This is at the D-Gen hostel burning. D-Gens are like, you know, less than human, and they're treated that way. You know how it is with D-Gens, too dumb to escape. Deliberate arson, a gene guard, one of these racial purity weirdos, was responsible. So Vox Day shows up. I know it's a bit out of line, but he was technically within the law. Degens have no rights. So here's our man again and takes him out, right? With the emoji skull. He pours highly flammable gasoline on him and threatens to set him on fire if he doesn't transfer the money he stole. And then, shoots him in the head. It was just water. Shoots him in the head. And so basically Jake Gallows is just, a badass, and they're trying to figure out why is he doing it? Is he getting his jollies this way? And Gallows is like, maybe he simply believes in justice. Oh, say again. Pardon me, sir. Say what? Forget it. He takes off and he goes and meets up with his family. This is his mom and his brother, Balder, and Balder's wife. And they talk about how he wasn't at church, and Mom, not everybody goes to the Church of Thor. And they say they'll worship Thor in 2099. I thought that was kind of fun. And there's this nice little sibling rivalry here, and they talk about how, Balder and Astra, his lady, are trying to have a kid, but nowadays it's so hard because you got to get a license. And back when she was a mother, or back when she was young, you could have up to 3 children as long as you had good genes and passed that gene test and had a job. And then these guys show up. This is Kron, and not Comic Kron. Don't get confused. This is the Skin Posse. There's one, a happy family. The smiles, the laughter, the lies. I can't hear any more of this. It's making me sick. Let's hit them now, Skin Posse. You got it, Kron. You like traditions? Try the family roast. And then he just starts microwaving all of them. But luckily, Jake Gallows has this body armor that can resist the microwave emitter. And, he shoots some of these guys. Go for his legs! And they shoot him in the legs. Ha ha, the hero's down. And now for Mummy. Time to go to Valhalla, Mom. No. And she just blows her up with the microwave gun. I love a microwave gun. Listen, I'm a psychology major. Talk to me. Let's get to the root of why you're doing this. But I already know why. Because you're liars. You're pretending to be a happy family. But we are. No. I know what families do behind closed doors. Cool things. It can't last. I must be merciful and kill you before you are disillusioned. Just microwaves her to death. And he's shot, but all he wants is kill me too. Oh, I don't want to live without my family. No, my work here is done. You're no longer a family. I have nothing personal against you, officer. So meanwhile, in Midgard Hospital, Jake Gallows is here with all the tubes going into his legs where he was shot with the microwave gun, right? Meanwhile, he's going to be good enough. This is Matt, and Matt's like, oh, yeah, you'll be good enough to make it to the trial. But of course, at the trial, Kron Stone, you are sentenced to a fine of $2.2 mega and microbrain surgery to cure your antisocial behavior. Jake, good to see ya. I'm glad you could make it. He hands over his black card. Human life, cheap, isn't it? I'm paid more for this suit. Here, officer, take my black card. Stupid Tom DeFalco. I hate that. I know how you must be feeling, Jakey boy, but time is a great healer. I'll phone you this evening. You'll have gotten over it by then. He grabs him by the throat. Jake, baby, cool it. No, he's got to be punished, blah, blah, blah. And then meanwhile, in this underground lair that Jake Gallows has, Matt and I were right to collect all this stuff. My decision has been months in the making. Now it's time to act. Frank Castle, the guy in this old journal Matt and I found in police files, he knew what he was doing, right down to his final words. You who find this, I charge you to carry on my work. A crime deserves a real punishment, not a credit transfer. I know what Castle would have done, but he's not here anymore. Now, I'm the Punisher. Next issue, the morning after. Waka waka waka. He does look pretty badass, though. You have to admit, this Punisher does look pretty awesome. And here we have, again, another amazing little write-up from 2099 editor Joey Cavallari. The 60s were about politics. The 70s were about self. The 80s were about greed. The 90s will be about crime. The people that spent the last 10 years amassing their fortunes now spend their money on security. They live in fear that someone will take away what's theirs. Are they wrong? Resources are finite. If one sector takes more and more, it stands to reason that another sector will have less and less. Forced to scramble for an ever-diminishing slice of the pie, who will be stopped by cozy aphorisms? Wow, I'm quite a wordly person, but aphorisms is new to me. Oh, let me go ahead and start over here. Forced to scramble for an ever-diminishing slice of the pie, who will be stopped by cozy aphorisms like crime does not pay. The tabloids and the TV screen glow more lurid, outdoing each other for shots of bullet holes and body bags. They exploit the very thing they pretend to deplore. Crime doesn't pay. It pays for live satellite uplinks from the city's poorest neighborhoods. It pays for the reporters' suburban homes. It pays for another burglar alarm system on said homes. The last administration thought the solution to crime was to build more prisons. Prisons are finishing schools for criminals. This would sound quaint, like something out of Oliver Twist, if the prison population weren't already in the millions. Take what you know about crime, add 100 years. Factor in a world where crime pays, or it can be paid for on a credit card. This makes the Punisher a hero for the 90s, the 2090s. Boom, and that's it right there. Oh, Chuck Rock, there he is. I never played it. Oh, Scottie Pippen, number 33, baby. Yeah, I'll give a good self-high five to that one right there. I love you, Scotty. Okay, and I love you, Punisher 2099. This was very good. I would say that this does indeed move the needle still. I had fun reading it. This is a brief video, but, you know, I'm kind of out of 2099 comic books for a while, but I can tell you what, I am going to check out some more Ravage 2099, and I'm going to check out some more X-Men 2099, and I'm going to try to hunt down a 2099 book called X-Nation 2099. And I'm not sure what that's about, but I'll get to it at some point in the future. I promise you that. And I will get to some more of these 2099 books and issues 2 and 3 of Ravage. I'm going to look into the X-Men 2099 more, as I said. But I would recommend you pick up all these 2099 books and find the one that appeals to you. They're all 50 cents in your local back issue bin, and they are fun. They are existing in the world of Marvel, but they're kind of an escape from the world of Marvel. And everything you know about Marvel does not necessarily apply in these books. So it is kind of like finding a whole new company with characters that are familiar. And that's why I would recommend the 2099 series. Tell me in the comments below, what was your favorite 2099 book? If you could only have one of these series to read, which one would it be? So far for me right now, I'm kind of leaning with X-Men right now, but I'm interested in finding out some more. So tell me what you think I should look into. Please give a like. Please hit the ding dong for notifications. Please subscribe. It helps tremendously. I appreciate each and every one of you who do, and I even appreciate those of you who don't.